Hi, I'm Briony Kennedy, and today I wanted to show you how you can use bright blush colours. A lot of our customers look at our brighter blush colours with a little bit of envy because they want to be able to use them, but in the past they've experienced using a bright, I guess, pink or a red and ended up looking like a clown. So the trick with using a bright blush, especially in light of the fact that we're bringing out another new shade, which I have shown before, which is the Coral Radiance. We do have the Summer Blush, which is a little bit more muted than this, but the trick with wearing bright blush colours is wearing two. And in fact, if you want your skin to look really natural, the way to do that is by wearing two blush colours. Yes, it's an extra step, I understand, but if you really want to emulate the way the skin naturally flushes, especially after you've put a foundation on, the way you do that, and a lot of makeup artists will do this, is to use two blush colours. So the first thing that you do is you pick one that's quite a neutral or a muted blush colour, and it's probably one that you could wear on an everyday basis. And my favourite is always the Winter blush. It's very similar to almost a lip colour. Now what you do is just do all of your makeup, and I'm using the creams. These do come in loose for the oilier skin types, but for more dehydrated or drier skin types, or for people who want to look a little bit more dewy, maybe enhance their cheekbones, because cream blushes, being that they're a little bit more of that wet look, they will make your cheekbones look a little bit bigger or more prominent. So all I do is I just wipe it on this part of my hand, which is very similar to the shape of your cheekbone. So what that does is makes it very easy to apply, and also it's a very no fuss way of applying your blush in the morning, because you're literally just rubbing it together and popping it on. So you can see in itself that that's a really nice everyday blush colour, and if I wanted to, that would be enough. But if I wanted to just create a little bit of a pop of colour without looking like a clown, what you do is now you add in that awesome bright colour that you've always wanted to wear. And everyone can wear bright blush, but this is the trick on how to do it. So now what I'm using is just a little bit of my finger, okay, not this part of my hand, because I don't want to spread it all up here. Your neutral blush colours you can do all around here, so you can see it almost becomes part of the foundation, and it's more of a natural flush to the cheeks. Now what I'm wanting to do is just create a pop of colour, which is where you naturally, I suppose, flush at your most intense, which is just here. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a bit on each of my ring fingers, okay, so not a lot. And what you need to do here is just focus on your eyebrows or the edge of your eyes and halfway through your nose. So here, okay, any lower than that, putting a pop of colour lower than that is going to drag the face down, and it's also going to make you look clown-like again. So what we're doing now is just placing it up on the top of the cheekbones, and that's actually probably too much. That goes to show how little you need of the Adorn pigments, because we use pure mineral pigments from the earth. We do not use manufactured synthetic colours. So what I've done then now, because I had too much on, is I've gone and used two fingers that have nothing on them. Okay, so there's always a way of fixing things. Okay, and so now I've just created a really nice pop of colour. So that is how you can wear those beautiful bright colours that you've always wanted to wear without looking like a clown or making it look too harsh. It's using two colours. For those that have got really fair skin, you may want to opt for our Spring Blush, which is the really light colour in the Adorn range, and maybe you would use the Winter as your pop of colour. You could still use the Summer or the new Coral that's coming out as well, but if you're wanting to and you've got a little bit, your skin's a bit darker, then try the Winter, which is what I've got on first, and then the Summer or the Coral. Feel free to use lipsticks as a pop of colour on your cheeks as well. So I always wear two blush colours, and I swear that that's why a lot of the feedback I get that I've got nice radiant skin, and it's honestly probably one of the secrets as to why. Hopefully that helps you on how to apply your blush. The same applies for the loose blush. Have a beautiful spring, and I'll see you soon.